Good morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot with your Oracle of Shadow and Light Reveal. The first thing I want to say here is I am having a problem with my throat. So I feel like some of you may be maybe having a problem with speaking your truth or speaking up or saying what you have to say with fear of offending somebody or offending a group of people. It feels very as if like I had something that I was allergic to and my throat is kind of closing. And that kind of says to me that there's problems communicating or that there could be issues with the throat. So I am not a doctor, nor would I give advice on the status of what one should do if you're having issues with the throat. I will say that sometimes this closed off throat feeling has to do with the inability to be secure enough to speak your truth or to say what you have to say. So if there is something that you're procrastinating on saying, it would be conducive for you to pull somebody aside or get the group of people together. Have compassion and empathy for the situation as a whole, but say what you have to say. Say what you have to say. If the person or people you need to say this to has any type of love or compassion or understanding, they will understand what you're saying and they won't be offended. If they are people who retaliate in an argumentative way, or if this is a person who retaliates in an argumentative way, you know that this person could be toxic and you may want to no longer associate or conversate in this matter with this person, because we don't want to escalate things. If we are talking from a place of love and compassion and they are being argumentative and angry and offended, then we don't want to go further in the conversation, right? We want to cut that off and say maybe today isn't a good time to have this conversation and just walk away. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. So let's see what the cards are saying. Shuffling. I haven't used these cards much, so they kind of stick together and they're hard to manage, but we'll get through it. So our first card is out trick or treating. We're here. So you may be being connected by ancestors or spirits. You may be feeling a presence around you or multiple presence around you. As we get closer and closer to the veil becoming thinner and thinner, you may be experiencing more and more feelings of spirit, maybe communicating, seeing shadows, things being put down somewhere and being in a different place. So if this in any way concerns you, you can speak to spirit, to source, to the spirits. You can speak to them and let them know that let them know that what they are doing is not welcomed in your space, and for them to either back off a little bit or tone down the energy that they are projecting out. Second card we have is Dried Flower Fairy. This is about memories. So you could be coming in contact with ancestors or people who have passed as the veil gets thinner and thinner. Memories of mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, and those memories can ignite some sort of connection with a loved one or loved ones. And it's okay to speak. It's okay to speak to them as if you were speaking to, as if we were having a conversation. And I think that people kind of get it all twisted and confused. That remember that whom you're talking to used to be a physical person in physical form. And now they are energy, right? And when we leave this shell of a body, we too become energy. We become the energy, the essence of the human whom we used to be. So the only difference between the loved one and you is now they no longer have that shell. They are the essence, the energy of themselves. And it's okay to speak to them. It's okay to communicate with them. It's okay to now there must be protection and there must be boundaries. But if you have something to say to someone whom you love, who has crossed over, you can most definitely have a conversation and ask them to send you signs that they understand or they can hear you. Make sure that you are protecting yourself. Make sure that you are setting boundaries. And make sure that you are not putting yourself in any type of position to where you feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed. All right. Ooh, my goodness. The Witchy Sisters, the power of 3. So you could be doing this with a group. Again, we all know that the spooky season is coming up. Halloween is coming. The veil is getting thinner. A lot of people during this time really try to connect with their ancestors, their relatives there on the other side. So this could be something that you and a group of friends maybe try to communicate with the loved ones, try to have some sort of spiritual connection or verbal connection. Again, I really, really, really would talk about or first set up some sort of protection and know that you're in control during this conversation or during this seance or Ouija board or whatever it is that you're doing. So there could be some communication here with past loved ones. You could be trying to find the courage that you need to step into that spiritual ability of communicating with those who have crossed over, who have passed. There goes all of that. It also talks about standing in your power when it comes to understanding the depths of the magic that you carry within yourself, if that makes sense to you. So there's also a sense here of people perceiving you to be something different, right? Without getting to know you. People perceiving you to be scary, hard to get along with, insecure, uncertain, and it's like judging a book by its cover, you know? And there may be people who really want to get to know you, but may be a little afraid to get to know you. So again, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to initiate that conversation. The 3 Witchy Sisters kind of gives me the feeling of strange, you may be feeling energy around you that is not normal, if that makes sense. And it's hard for you, it may be hard to explain or hard to clarify what the energy is, right? And you may think it to be some sort of a problem or something bad's happening, but that doesn't mean that there is something bad, or the energy that you feel is something negative. Try to take a step back and kind of feel the energy without diving into the energy, if that makes sense. And if you have friends who are perhaps maybe connected to the spiritual side as much as you are, This could be them trying to help you understand what this energy is that you're feeling. So, and of course, the dried flower fairy is all about memories, all about connecting to what makes you happy, connecting to family members, connecting to loved ones. And that can be family members and loved ones who have crossed, or family members and loved ones who are still around and amongst us. So remember that as well, and having communications and talking. And also, I want to say with the witchy sisters and the dried flower fairy, we talk about sweet memories and the power of three. Getting together with family or friends and talking about those memories, right? It's pretty powerful stuff when you have a group of people who all have those same wonderful, beautiful memories that you do. And when everybody gets together, it creates this amazing, truly amazing feeling of connection and of compassion. So if you have someone who has passed around this time of the year, getting together with family and friends and really talking about the memories of this person who has passed. And in Egyptian in Egyptianology, the more they feel that the more you talk about the person who has passed, the more that keeps them alive. So by getting together with the family and friends and communicating your love and respect and admiration for the person who has passed, this is the continuation of keeping them alive in spirit, keeping them alive in your heart, keeping them alive, keeping their memory alive. So this could be some sort of memorial or some sort of gathering to remember someone, right? And don't be afraid to initiate conversation. Don't be afraid to talk to others and express how you feel. So the first cards we have are Three of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation, and sadness that will heal time. So we just talked about getting together with others, having this conversation, reaching out to others for comfort. The 10 of Autumn, take steps to ensure your financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement. So this could be stepping into a time of, or transitioning into a time of abundance and prosperity. We talked about the trick or treat, people wanting to get to know you, but finding you very intimidating. So by initiating said conversation with these other people, you could be talking yourself right into a job or a promotion, or many different opportunities that help you become financially stable or abundant. We have the King of Summer, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So we possibly have a romantic relationship happening, something that you can trust, something that you can open your heart to, someone who you can speak to, someone who gives great advice. That comes from the heart, right? So with that Three of Winter and that 10 of Autumn and that King of Summer, it almost feels like there is an opportunity here for you. Now, I still feel like there is this getting together with family and talking about the paying respect to the loved ones who may have passed about this time of year. But I also, there feels like that there's an opportunity for you here to step into some financial or emotional security and abundance. But it's about being vocal and being open and expressing yourself. And do we have balance? And so, of course, there's a need for balance. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, and take your time. There's no need to rush. So with any of this, there is no need to rush. With the communication, with the celebration of life, with the getting together with family members, with the speaking your truth and talking about or talking to in regards to this transition or transformation into this financial opportunity, reaching out for comfort from others, healing with time, all of that. None of that needs to be rushed into. All of it can be all of that can be nurtured as you're taking your time to step into the opportunities that are being presented. We have the Six of Autumn. The good you do does come back, an unexpected inflow of money over here. Repaying a debt. The Emperor, using logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. Affirming compassionate leader. So you may be taking a leadership role here, or you may be offered a leadership role, or you could be, the conversation that you're having with someone could be upper management and you being offered a leadership role. So it's about balance, structure, communication in many different ways, not just communication to the physical, but the communication to the spiritual as well. We have Queen of Autumn. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. Your ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So this King of Summer may be the person who, this honorable, more mature partner can be the energy that is stepping in to kind of make the dreams that you have come true. Being offered a financial opportunity, being offered a job, being offered a leadership role, stepping into balance, more logic and structure, being able to increase your success, and being patient with people and understanding. The Chariot, choosing the direction that best suits you. This is all about success coming, dedication, self-discipline, celebration, being in the spotlight. And if this is some kind of romantic relationship or a transition into financial success or a leadership role, just by you having a conversation with someone, just by you being authentic and honest, right? And there could be other people who, the Three Witches, this could be other people helping you obtain this opportunity or retain the opportunity, right? The Ace of Summer is opening your heart to love. Now, this could be a financial opportunity and a romantic opportunity. Opening your heart to love, new beginnings of a new intimate relationship, rebirth of a current one, awakening of your psychic abilities and your spiritual, I can't even read that. Awakening of your psychic and spiritual abilities. So we talked up here a little bit in the beginning about connecting to loved ones, about connecting to spirit and source, about being making sure that you're protecting yourself, and or getting together with family and friends and having a celebration of life moment to where you are connecting with your loved ones through memory. And then we have the Dreamer, which is the Fool and the traditional tarot. So there is an opportunity that's coming your way to take a new path, a path of structure, a path of balance, stability, opportunity, stepping into a leadership role, a new romantic relationship, the influx of an already matured romantic relationship, being in a place of gratitude, doing good for someone else and allowing that doing good to come back around. The celebration of life, we talk about reaching out to others for comfort and support during this sad time. So there are many opportunities for you in this reading. There's a financial opportunity, a romantic opportunity, an opportunity for you to really speak up and say what you have to say about what it is that you want, need, and desire. We have an opportunity for you to get together with family and friends and celebrate the life of a loved one. We have You Are Not Alone, isolation, physical connection, community. We have the three witches here. This is about getting out in your community, stepping out of your comfort zone, connecting with like-minded people. We have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So we talked about connecting to spirit and source, connecting to loved ones, understanding that beyond the shell of this body, there is this essence, this energy that they still that they move into. So our essence, our spirit, our energy leaves this physical body, and then it's like it's everywhere, if that makes sense. Have you ever walked into a room and got the chills, or the hair on the back of your neck stands up, or you could just feel the energy of a presence in that room? And that is the energy of the essence of whomever that individual is. I can walk into this isn't about me, but I can walk into a room and tell you if the energy is good or if the energy is bad. I can walk into a room and tell you, touch something and tell you the energy of the person that is in that room. And these are abilities that I don't use. These are abilities that I have. I know I have because I've tested them, if you will. So there is a lot of hidden wisdom that you have that you are not expressing, either verbally or spiritually, and it's time to get back into that. It is time to get with your tribe, your witch tribe, your spirit tribe, your ancestral tribe. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission and activation. So this is you. It's almost like a rebirth. It's almost like your spiritual essence coming back to life. And when it comes back to life and when it's activated, that it's like the physical body. It's just not the physical body. It's the spiritual self. It's your chakras just being boom, 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 boom. Your throat chakra, you being able to speak clearly and articulate what it is that you want, need, and desire. Your heart chakra, being open to all the opportunities around you and being open to gratitude and love and compassion and empathy. Your sacral chakra, being open to your intuition. Your crown chakra, being open to spirit and source. The third eye, being open to what spirit is trying to offer you. The solar plexus, this is all about your subconscious, your emotions. The sacral chakra is all about your creativity and your sensuality. And then your root chakra, this is about you sitting in your power and taking that power back. It's the primal life force that makes us us. So these are all of the things, that star bathing, these are all the things that are being reactivated inside of yourself. And when all of these things are activated, or if you allow all of these things to be activated within you, there is this this transformation that happens to where you are able to not just connect with spirit source, but connect with ancestors. You are able to meditate. You are able to visualize. You are able to manifest. You are able to speak possibly like light languages. You're able to connect with people on a more divine spiritual level, and oddly they know exactly what you're saying and exactly where you're coming from. So this is a huge transformation for you and a huge opportunity for you. Now, regardless whether you take it or not with the chariot, and whatever direction you take it in, of course, will always be up to you. But now we have not just a financial opportunity and a romantic opportunity, but also a spiritual ascension, activation, evolving opportunity here as well. So there's a lot going on, a lot going on for you, shadow and light. So I hope this makes sense. We're going to do one more card. One more card. one more card. We're going to do a starseed card. And it is magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. Know that you are divinely guided and loved, my friends. Talk to you soon.